Hey everybody, DocHavok here. Today I wanted to do a Let's Open 10 Mythic Stones video, as well as talk about the game in general and perhaps the future of the game if it has one. So what I'll do, the first part of the video is going to be the Mythic Stones and how to get them and what's good about them and stuff. And then the rest of the video I just kind of want to chat about the game. So as you may know, the Mythic Stones are these blue, purple, reddish looking ones. And there's a few different ways you can get these. The most obvious way is here in the merchant for $100, and I want to advise strong caution since there is like four different ways to get mythic stones. This is the most terrible way to get them. I don't advise at all to spend $100 to get one of these stones, but it is good to show you here what's inside of them. We got these 8 heroes. A few of them are the purple border ones. Again, unless you're dying to have every hero, or if you're stuck on a certain level in the Tree of Life and you can't get past it without the purple hero, then maybe you want to spend $100 on it if it's that important to you. I still don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. The Marauder here, as of right now, the only level you need him is level 100 of the Tree of Life. So if you're stuck on level 50 of the Tree of Life, don't spend a bunch of money trying to get the Marauder. Another thing, a few of these heroes you can get other means. The guild store has the Farseer here, and the guild store also has the Rifleman. And the monk you can get for beating level 100 on the Tree of Life. So there's 3 of them that you don't need to buy, a mythic stone for. Additionally, all 8 of these heroes can be found in epic stones, the orange stones. If you've watched my 1000 epic stone video, you'll see that the drop rate for the 5 stars is not extremely well, but it is possible to get these guys in the epic stones. All right. So like I was saying, the merchant is probably the most obvious way to get them. Another way that people might not know is the daily special here. If you're looking to rack up a pretty strong army in a quick amount of time, go with the daily special. Don't buy the merchant stuff, just buy the daily special stuff. And here's why. You'll see the daily special starts here at $10. You get 10 epic stones and stuff, which isn't amazing, but it's still better than the merchant steals. If you're not aware of this, each time you buy the daily special, the price goes up in increments, and each time you buy the daily special, the rewards gets better. And I'm not going to show you now because I don't really want to spend any money on this game at this moment, but after like the 5th or 6th, maybe the 7th purchase, you can get 2 mythic stones for like $54, which is a lot better than $100 for one. So in the long run, it's more cost effective to just buy the daily special than to buy from the merchant. 2 stones for 54 bucks isn't terrible. It's still a little pricey though. All right. Another way, and the most, I think, easy way to get a mythic stone is through the guild store here. You'll click on the soul stones there. 40,000 guild points, and not only do you get the mythic stone, but you get some energy and PvP tokens. That's the way to go. I know in my guild, I'm probably one of 5 that's fairly active, and I could get one of these stones in about a week. If your guild has either full of nobody that participates or everybody participates, then you have to split the rewards, then it's a little tougher. But if you're in a guild where you got like 5 or 6 pretty actives and then the rest are semi-actives, I think you can get one of these once a week. Also in the guild store, like I was saying, there's the Farseer and there's the Rifleman. So you can buy those direct if you need those 2 to get past the level of the Tree of Life or something. Just save up. This way you know exactly who you're getting to versus random, from the Mythic Stone. Another way to get a Mythic Stone that I don't think a lot of people are aware of, unless you've gotten this far or watched my video, is if you beat the 100th level of the Tree of Life, not only do you get the monk, but you get a Mythic Stone. I didn't know this. Nobody ever told me this because it's certainly not on the rewards list here. But if you beat the 100th level, you get the monk, and in that treasure chest there, you get a mythic stone. So for beating the Tree of Life, you get 2 5-star heroes. It's pretty cool. The Tree of Life just reset a couple days ago, so I haven't made it that far up there yet. But if you want to see the treasure box being opened, watch my Tree of Life tutorial for level 100. It'll show it and talk about it a little more. Anyways, with that said, what I'm going to do is open the 10 Mythic Stones, and while that video is running, I'm just going to talk about the game in general. I'd like for you guys to comment on it and weigh in on whatever I'm saying. I appreciate any feedback you guys give me. I appreciate your support and stuff. I really like this game, and I'll talk about that more here in a few minutes. But okay, guys, so for this first video, what I did is I've slowed it down a little bit because I wanted to show you something that I think is kind of interesting. You'll see on the top there, not only is it the 8 heroes that the merchant says you can get, but there's also a bunch of guards in there. And I've probably opened a few dozen Mythic Stones, maybe not that many, a couple dozen at least though, and I've never got a guard. I'm pretty positive it's only those 8 heroes that the merchant says you can get, so I'm not sure why the developer did that other than they just wanted to scroll, you know, a bunch of 5-star stuff up there. So don't let that get you excited. Be prepared to get one of the 8 heroes that the merchant showed you. I think it would be kind of neat actually to get a couple of the guards in there. Out of the thousands of epic stones that I've opened, I've only got 2 bone dragons. That guy is incredibly rare, and I'm actually trying to get a bone dragon with specific trait, and I haven't been lucky yet, unfortunately. Same with the Chaos Master. I've only got 2 of those as well. One of them was from the arcane portal thing there. So those seems kind of rare, but knowing my luck, if you could get a guard, I'd probably get like 50 crookhorns before I'd get a bone dragon or something. So maybe it's good that they only put heroes in these mythic stones. The rest of these openings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the video up accordingly to however long this recording ends up being. So it may speed up a little. You'll see though at the end, after opening the 10, the kind of variety you got. And this video wasn't meant to be kind of like if you open so many mythic stones, you're going to get this hero, but it was more just to open the stones. So I'm not saying this is scientific or anything, but you'll see I got, you know, a few of the Farseers, a few of the giant killers, a couple other heroes, you know, here and there, but I didn't get a good variety. Like out of the 8 heroes that it showed, I got maybe half of them, and that's fine. Again, this wasn't supposed to be a statistic video by any means, so I can't say, you know, open this and you'll get this kind of thing. You'll see, like, I got the Farseer a few times, and a couple of them I got the Dispel, which is good for PvP, and then the Healing bonus, which is also good for PvP, or I use the Healing bonus for regular levels as well, plus the Tree of Life. Also with my giant killer, I got a couple with the Seal Break there, which is good because as far as traits goes, the Seal Break is one of my favorite. No matter what I'm doing, PvP or Tree of Life or just regular grinding, couldn't think of the word there. I like to have a couple Seal Breaks on my team, so that's good. And it's okay that I got a few of the same character because I'm going to make a video in regards to trials and traits and stuff like that. Even you got 2 heroes with the same ability, you could use them for 2 totally different things depending on what traits you get. So I'd like to make a little video about that in the future. Again, and this is where I'm going to kind of dive into game talk. I haven't been extremely active on making videos because this game in general hasn't been being updated or anything, which is kind of depressing. This game is probably my favorite game at the moment, and the developers are like depressing. I've sent them probably a dozen emails on Facebook, on their webpage. I've put in 4 different trouble tickets, and I haven't heard a single word from the developers, which is another reason why I caution spending any money on this game. Why would you spend money on a game where you can't even get someone to answer an email? I granted they are Russian, I believe, and I don't speak Russian, so maybe that's why. But it's a little depressing. I've played some games where I'll email them and I'll get an email back, 30 seconds later, which is pretty awesome. I'm the kind of gamer where I only like to play 1 or 2 games at a time because I like to dedicate myself to that game. I don't want to, screw over my guild or anything. So it's a little depressing that this game hasn't been updated in so long. Like, I really like this game. It's genuinely one of my favorites. As I said in one of my other videos, I made this YouTube channel just for this game. Never made a YouTube video before. That's how passionate I was about this game. I've played probably hundreds of cell phone games, and this one is near the top. So it's kind of sad that the developers haven't touched it in like 6 months or something. That being said, and this is part of why I wanted to make a video today, I'm kind of excited. The developers finally posted on Facebook yesterday that they plan on updating this game. They apologized for their lack of communication, and they said they will have an update soon. Let's see if we can hold them to that, though. The reason I wanted to talk about that is if you happen to be subscribed to me, but you haven't been playing this game at all, it might be worth checking back out, because if they do update it, that'll be cool. Many of you already see stuff in the game, like the skyship and the monster trap. None of that stuff has been implemented yet. And they promised back in May when they had a little chat with the developers thing that they're going to introduce more heroes, more guards, more traits, guild war, special events, all that kind of stuff. And none of that has been entered to the game yet. So we'll see. I'm really cautious to spend any more money on this game because they may just be posting something like that, so we will spend more money. I believe they have a couple other games that are a little more popular and make a little more money than this, so I can kind of understand that they would put this one on the back burner. But what I don't understand is this game does have a strong following, and for them to not even be able to answer an email is pretty crappy. Give me your thoughts on that, though. I'm real curious to see how other gamers think. I am on their Reddit page, and I see how a lot of other people are thinking. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think the future of this game has in store, and if there is a future of the game, or if we could trust this developer to spend any more money on it. I personally am not going to spend another dime until it gets updated, and I've seen that in the world chat a lot too, where people are saying similar. The downfall to that, though, is if the game isn't making any money, why are they going to update it? You know what I mean? So, but again, I'm not promoting you guys to go dump a lot of money into this game right now. I would be kind of scared too if I were you. But we'll see. If I start getting responses from the developer and the game gets updated, I'll have to make another video praising them. But in this video, I'm a little frustrated with them. But the Facebook post yesterday gave me hope. So we'll see. Anyways, like always, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Not like I'm trying to be YouTube famous or nothing, but it shows me that, at least there's a reason for me to make these videos. Have a great day. Bye.